Hello everyone, my name is Jaya and this is the fourth video in unlearning a toxic art education. Today I want to talk about the industry to teaching loop, and by that I mean when someone goes into the industry and it's a toxic part, or they are or they become very toxic because of it, and then they come out and then they decide to I can teach, because usually teaching is the very easy, so-called quote-unquote easy thing for people to do. So they go and do it for the money, and then they tend to not teach well, and they use the ultimate excuse, which I talked about in another video, where they go like, oh, I've been in the industry and this is how it is, you better, if you cannot tolerate me, you cannot tolerate the industry, and stuff like that. I think this loop is worth talking about or examining because it really depends on the person. If one were to go into a toxic part of the industry, or the industry was toxic, there's a lot of crunch and whatever, and they come out and then they decide to use that as as an excuse to be very toxic in the education, I think it's something that should be fixed, or breaking the loop. Because the moment the toxic education starts, there are students that will take it to heart and go like, okay, this is how it is, and then they go into the industry and then they become even more toxic there, or they decide, yeah, this is how it is, and then they come out to teach, and there's this loop that doesn't end. So it's always, okay, this person comes out, doesn't break the loop, goes to teach, says, this is how it is, I'm going to treat you like this, then the student goes, oh, okay, this is how it is. They go into the industry. If they don't burn out by then, they go into the industry and they go, okay, yeah, that's how it is, and then they become part of that problem and they make it worse, and then, or they continue the problem. It doesn't change, the industry doesn't change, even though it should change for the better, and then they come out and then they go, oh yeah, and then so on and so forth. The loop, like I said, is a loop. It doesn't end, it has to be broken. And I feel that the way this loop can be broken is rather based on a very individual level of, let's say you have a lecturer that tells you all this and all the industries like that and all that is not to take it too much too hard. And when you go into the industry, it's time for you to either be that positive change as much as you can, or at least if you come out of the industry and you decide to, okay, I'm going to teach now, maybe not bring that with you when you go to teach. It might be very overly optimistic to say things like that, but I feel that if we don't try, nothing will change. I think that we have to take it upon ourselves as individuals to see and learn and try to rectify this problem, and that's the only way it can change. Is at the individual level, everybody knows it, and then they can change the industry and change the art education industry for the better. If you're interested in art and stuff, I have more videos on my YouTube channel talking about art, talking about stuff like this. So please like and subscribe, press the notification bell and everything, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep creating!